Well, Merry Christmas, everybody, from the Weavers. If you notice, there's only 4 of us because to my left and off screen, because if she was on screen, we'd be having a memorial service. And the following week for myself is the one and only Lisa Weaver. She has gotten the flu probably from this one right here. I'm going to cast that blame. I'm dad, so I get to do that. And of course, you have Mackenzie, myself, Sean, and Ryan. And every year we usually send out Christmas cards, and frankly, I failed on that, and so has Lisa over the last couple of years. So we want to do something different, and this was it. So we're going to post this on our Facebook pages and YouTube and all that good stuff. And this is our Christmas card. And yes, we didn't dress up. Ryan did, kind of.
Oh, please.
And I'm like in my OSU. Go Cowboys. Sorry, Sooner fans. I love you, family in Oklahoma, but that's how we roll.
Or ducks.
Or what? I don't know who this kid is.
Totally shifted.
However, we are now living in, just a little background, we moved from Oklahoma last year, actually almost 2 years ago, come April. And we're moved to the great state of Washington, and we love it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Do we love it? Do we love it? Okay, we love it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like the rain. She thinks that she's sugar. She is very sweet, but she's not going to melt. I promise you. She'll cause cavities. Anyways, we're now in a Husky state, and I've always been a Husky fan, so I'm wearing my OSU in honor of those people there for Cowboys, because I still like the Cowboys, but if my Huskies play the Cowboys, sorry, y'all are going to get stomped. So, and yeah, I threw out a y'all. Also, for those of you that didn't know, I've been a Seahawks fan since like 1985. Super Bowl 16, when the 49ers won the Super Bowl, a lot of my classmates all went to 49ers, and I was looking for a team that was an underdog, and I've been a Seahawks fan since then. So for those of you that didn't know that, there you have it. Been a Seahawks fan from that day and that day forward. And yes, I am a Brian Bosworth fan, so the Bos, if you see this, still a huge fan. I had your haircut, not the little stripes and stuff. I thought that was a little weird, but I had the mullet, and it rocked it. So anyway. So moving on, we had a couple job changes. All of us did, actually, except for this one. But yeah,
slacker.
she's hacking along with brotherly sister
What are
love
you,
right there.
13?
Ryan's drinking apple cider, by the way. That is not whiskey, and he is not Larry White. So
I don't know who
keep
that is.
drinking. He's a comedian.
Ron White?
Ron White.
Ron White.
Ron White. So tater salad. Anyways.
This is why this video will be private.
I know. In July, I was let go from Home Depot because I failed to lie and cheat and steal from the guy I was under. And so, believe it or not, I was fired for integrity reasons. And it was probably the best thing that ever happened. I found a small company called Whistle Workwear. It's a small pop and pop operation. It's a pop and pop. There's no mom involved.
Seattle. So.
It's pop and pop. And no, they're not gay. It's a father-son operation. There, does that clarify?
Yes.
Man, my video, and I'm still getting corrected. Anyway, Lisa was working for University of Washington Medical Center as a phlebotomist, and recently got a job with Snohomish County. And so that was a huge blessing. She spent 2 to 4 hours a day commuting to and from work. And she only worked a 6-hour shift on most days, so she was gone for 10, 12 hours on some days, just because it was more efficient or affordable to ride the bus. Now she only drives 15, 20 minutes to work, and she's local to the house, the whole works. So Ryan got a job where?
Olive Garden.
Yeah, but where did he work before that?
Help? Kitchen? No, it's
Not
Old
really.
Country Buffet.
He was working at Old Country Buffet, which is just a... I can't say how I feel about these places because everybody will shut this video off.
Oh man, no, I left because I was tired of poisoning people. It was beyond horrific, so I decided to make a change.
There you go. And then Sean didn't really work for a while, and then he got a job this last summer at a grocery store called Fred Meyer. Was that like your
Explain it.
Beavis laugh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Am I supposed to like one of those?
Yeah. What'd you do at Fred Meyer?
You know those people who like throw carts everywhere? I was the one who would gather them and put them back. It was really fun.
So he loved and hated his job. He loved it because he got a paycheck, but he hated it because it doing what he was doing.
That's all country.
Yeah, yeah, they're about the same thing, right?
Oh yeah.
And then all three of them have been working really hard in school. Mackenzie's been going to Explorer Elementary.
Middle school.
I'm waiting for her to correct me. She's still watching TV, knowing she's supposed to be looking at the camera. Oh, you ain't done. Sorry. You come from this grapevine. I can squash you like a grape.
We're all watching.
Okay. So anyway, she goes to Explorer Middle School where she was in marching band and what else? Choir?
Jazz choir.
And she was also in jazz choir, which that was really hard for me this year, realizing that she's 13 going on 30, it seems like. Got really great grades this last report card, this last report. Nothing less than a B. It was awesome.
Like 19 going on 12.
19, you? Yeah, I can see that. Sean's been in a program called Running Start. It's actually a program ran through the state of Washington. Why don't you talk about it a little bit?
I get to take high school credits and get college credit and not have to go to the high school.
So in short, he's taking college classes at the community college. So is Ryan. Ryan's been involved with the Running Start program. After they were here for the first year, the people at the school quickly identified that they're way far above their standards. So they said, hey,
Surprise.
I know. So you guys got to go into this program called Running Start. So the fact is, Running Start's a really cool program. If they got in a little bit earlier, they probably could have graduated with their AA degree as well as a diploma. But because of the timing, they're just not going to be able to do that. However, Mackenzie will be going to Mariner next year as a freshman.
Pretty much.
Wait, really?
I don't know if I like that. You're going to be a freshman? That sucks. Anyway, actually, she may not be going to Mariner because
Hopefully
I've given Lisa the task and the mission for 2015 for the first 3 months to get us out of this apartment complex because I'm tired of my car getting broken into and my stuff getting stolen. So talk about ironic. For those of you that know me, you know what I'm talking about. A little history there. Hopefully the karma is almost done because it's getting old fast. Sean's applying to a couple schools.
Yeah, along the
Yeah.
sorry.
That's why we said applying, like getting in.
Mostly along the West Coast, because it's the West Coast. But I'm really looking locally, because I love Washington. But it's still fairly open for California, Oregon, and here.
What are you thinking about majoring in?
Forestry.
Forestry or Parks and Rec?
Forestry.
Forestry. Okay. Changed on me again. And, well, I thought it was Parks and Rec. I thought you were looking
Well,
at
like-
like Forest Ranger.
National parks.
Okay. So clearly he has some more research to do, but at least he knows the area that he wants to go into. Ryan has not been applying that I know of, or hasn't been looking at many schools.
I've
But
been looking in financial
have you?
aid,
Okay.
just so I don't get hosed trying to get into the school.
What are you looking to do?
Get my PhD in physics and astronomy with a specialization in gravity and its effects on matter.
Obviously, his first step is to graduate high school, get his bachelor's degree, his master's degree, and then his
Yeah, but
doctorate.
we're focusing on goals here.
So it's not like he has his master's degree right now, although that would be
No.
cool.
And eventually teach.
There you go.
That's
Oh man, I'm gonna be the coolest.
And Lisa is still curled up on the couch, probably wondering when this is going to be over so she can go back to sleep.
Just not sleeping, I'm just trying to.
Okay. But Mackenzie, what do you like? Tell them kind of what you feel like you want to do. I mean, you're 13. It's going to probably change 10 times between here and there. But what do you feel like you want to do?
program computers, basically.
Program computers. Oddly enough, but 3 months ago, she was talking about being a teacher for band. So, but again, 13 years old. I mean, it can change. I mean, I'm 42, and I keep changing my careers. I'm tired of changing my careers.
Pick one until like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
What's that?
I didn't have any idea until a few months ago.
Yeah, and it's going to change even more as you figure out more and more. So the plan for 2015 is really simple. Well, actually, let me digress a little bit. We had another big achievement that's not been finalized yet, but what did you get done this year?
Eagle.
For those of you that don't know, he said Eagle Scout. He has not completed it 100%. All the requirements are done with the exception of the board of review. But the board of review that was supposed to take place for our district and our council in January is January 1, but it's the 1st of January. So, long story short, it probably won't be until February since Sean's going to be away for a little while. He's going to go to school and try to figure out what he wants to do over the next few weeks. So anyways, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So 2015, Ryan and Sean will both be graduating and moving out. Yes! I mean, just kidding. They're not moving out that I know of. And my kids are doing the same thing. I know. Yeah! So, but like Sean and Ryan both said that they're probably looking at going to school locally. They're both smart enough where they can do anything that they wanted to. For those of you that know them and Mackenzie, frankly, they got their mother's brains. Crap, got her looks too. What the heck? Anyways, she laughed. That's a good thing. Signs of life. It works. For myself, 2015 is going to be a new journey because if you've been watching the Facebook posts, I haven't been the most encouraging person on the face of the earth over the last 2 years. I've been really self-absorbed with just trying to provide and realizing what I haven't provided is what I haven't been providing. I want to begin to do that again, and that is just be the encourager that I think I'm supposed to be, and be behind my kids and people that are around me. I guess I would be foolish not to bring up that we lost my mom this last month to liver and lung cancer. That's been hard. And there's another little thing that just came up, and I can't really talk about it right now, but we have another family member that was just diagnosed, and we got it early, and they're going to fight it and beat it. It looks like it's a very beatable thing. But more than anything, we're going to trust in God that it just is eradicated and leaves that body. So, and as people are informed about that, we'll post it to Facebook. But if you would join us in prayer just over that person, that they would be healed, and for the surgery that they're going to undergo soon here, that the healing would be quick, and the mental, physical, and spiritual side would just be supported, and we really appreciate that, and we'd cover those prayers. For Ryan in 2015, it'd be about graduation. I know he wants to do a little bit of travel here and there. What else do you want to do before what's your plan for 2015?
Finish my theory.
So he's working on a theory.
It's a theory that relates gravity and matter to why the universe moves the way it does. And if I can grab a calculation off of that, I can predict what the future, or what the universe will look like in the future, and also what it looked like at the beginning.
Alrighty then.
So Sean, what are you gonna do?
So Sean.
Graduate early would be awesome. I only have one more class I need to take before I can do that, which I can take online. So, well, the quarter actually starts when I'm in California, but it's online, so.
Looking at schools. Anyways, the other side of that is the other side of that is Mackenzie's she's gonna be a freshman next year, and she wants to program computers. I would task her with trying to do something with Sean's old laptop because that thing needs reprogramming bad. As for Lisa and I, 2015 is we're gonna try to just. We've been in survival mode probably for the last couple of years, not our marriage, but just trying to raise our kids and provide for them and get out of debt. But for 2015, we're going to focus the year on being out of debt completely 100%. We are going to sell the house in Oklahoma, God willing, above the market, and so that we could have enough money to pay off any debt that we have here, plus put money down on a house. I'm going to believe in that, and I'm really hoping that comes true. And another part is, I wouldn't say we're coming in our golden years or anything like that by any means, but, Lisa and I had kids really young. And one of the things that we've always wanted to do is travel. So I think that this year what we'd like to do is move. If we could buy a house here and sell the house there, that'd be awesome. And then start planning a trip that we can go on for a few weeks in 2016. And maybe we could all go, you know, when you guys are in school, or maybe it'd just be her and I, and or maybe a mission trip or something. But that's something that we've talked about at length. So, and I can't imagine a better traveling buddy. That's for sure.
Angus.
No, Angus is not going. He didn't survive the hike and we took him on. All right. I think that's it for us. You guys have any parting words?
I also wanted to say I was planning to hike the PCT. That's the Pacific Crest Trail, which is the border of Mexico to the border of Canada.
So if you guys are wondering about the California comment, that's part of it. He's doing some research for the PCT. He has like 38 to 50 drops that he has to plan for food. So as he comes hiking through Chester and all that good stuff, and this would be our challenge to Jordan Borden out there to get his freaking Eagle Project done. Look at me. Eagle Project complete.
Right.
Merit badges complete. Are you seeing this? Okay. Jordan knows what's up. Anyways, if he finishes, he goes in the Air Force in September. Right? I think he goes into basic training in September. So there's no excuse. Finish Eagle Project, get your merit badges done, go for a hike.
How long is the PCT?
2,650 miles.
I can't even make it out of bed in the morning.
So
Snooze.
the plan for them to hike the PCT is leave
Around late April or early May.
depending on weather.
Yeah.
And haul butt, get through the Mojave Desert, and so on and so forth. And Sean could probably post more about that later because that all in itself is a whole book. What do you got going, Mackenzie? 2015. No boys, I can tell you that. Candy.
Shut up.
Apparently in 2015 for her, it's shut up. So I think that concludes it for the Weavers. From our family to your family, we wish you a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. We love you guys. We have family all over the United States. We have friends all over the United States. And if you're watching this, we consider you family. We love you guys, and may God bless you, keep you, and shine His face upon you. Bye-bye.